everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Media Picker. My name is Brandon. If you're new here, this channel is about anything related to reselling media online for a profit. If it's something you might be interested in learning about, please consider subscribing to the channel. Would greatly appreciate it. So today I'm continuing on in a series of just me showing you random items that I've sold on eBay for high dollars. That way you can kind of look out for the stuff out in the wild in hopes that you find it and also can turn a profit on it. Today we're doing cassette tapes. This is number 2 in the series of cassettes worth a lot of money. I have 16 I'm going to show you. The size is a little bit different. I did everything right around $100. Most of it's going to be new. Some of it will be used, and I'm sure some of the stuff can be found out in a while or buys. And even if you pay 10 to 20 bucks for each one of these, you're still going to make good profit on this because these all have sold for around $100. So without further ado, let me go ahead and share my screen. We'll go ahead and get started. So first one up here goes without saying, Eminem, the Eminem Show, 15th anniversary, brand new sealed, $100. This is very common on CD. Doesn't have a lot of value, obviously, because of the format it's on. Which obviously you're talking. This was done in the 90s, probably early 2000s. 15th anniversary is probably 2000s, and you're looking at limited print runs of stuff, and that's one of the reasons why stuff can be so valuable is just because it's so scarce. So if you come across this one, definitely pick it up because this definitely is worth the value there. It's sold for $99, brand new and sealed. Another one brand new and sealed. Again, you're looking at stuff that's you're talking stuff in the later 90s, early 2000s that was very minimally pressed on cassette. Or released on cassette. This is Papa Roach, Love, Hate, Tragedy. I have this on CD again. CD, it's not really worth a whole lot. However, on cassette, it is worth quite a bit. Sold for $99. Let's go to the original listing. Sold on Sunday, March 23rd. Here's the original listing. Again, this is brand new, sealed. So definitely worth picking up if you come across it. Let's see what else we got here. How about some death metal? This might be black metal, actually, but it's death or black metal. Any cassette tape, honestly, used. Pick it up. This was, I believe, used also, if I'm not mistaken. Why didn't I hit the button? Yep, very good condition. Emperor and Slave, 1994. Again, you're talking stuff in the 90s. Not a lot of stuff on cassette. Not to mention death metal. Not a lot of stuff even on CD either. So if you see anything in this genre and you can get it dirt cheap, a buck or two, more than likely it's going to be worth selling, CD or cassette tape. Genre is of death metal, black metal. The harsher the metal, the more it's worth, generally speaking. So definitely look out for this one. Again, this is sold sold used, very good condition for $100. This one kind of surprised me. I feel like this one can actually be found in maybe a lot or something you might be able to pick up. Transformers 1986 movie soundtrack. It's on Scotty Brothers label, 1985, 86. I've never seen this before. This one actually, kind of caught me by surprise. I'm not even sure what songs are on it. Looks like stuff Stan Bush. I don't recognize a lot of this. Weird Al, Dare to Be Stupid. Anyway, you see this, definitely pick it up. This sold for, I saw a couple of these that sold for around this price range, $100. So definitely this cassette tape I feel could actually be found out in the wild or in a bulk cassette lot you buy online from some marketplace or something, or even eBay. Maybe the seller doesn't know what they have, but definitely this one I think is very, very easily can be found. Nas, again, you're talking 90s. This one, good condition. This is used. So this is used, opened, played, as you can see by the pictures. Again, you're looking at mid-90s. Again, stuff that's already released on cassette. This on CD is not worth a whole lot. On cassette, obviously, does go for quite a bit, as it did sell for $100 in good condition. Another one surprised me, but again, you're talking, mid-90s. You're looking for stuff with that date on a cassette tape. Mid-late 90s, it's going to have value. 9 times out of 10. Weezer Blue Album. Again, used condition, very good. Sold for $100. So again, you're looking for stuff in this range. Genre probably not as important in this case when you're looking for stuff this late released on cassette. Definitely price comp it and check and see if you got something, because looks like a lot of stuff that I've been seeing new and used has value that's been released around these years. Another one kind of along the same lines, Blink-182, original cassette tape, Dude Ranch. I don't remember the year this came out. This is one of their first albums, if not their first album. Let's see if we can zoom in on a year. I'm going to say it's probably around that same range. Yeah, 97. Again, late 90s cassette tape. This is used. You can tell just by looking at it. It looks a little beat up. But again, sold for $100. So again, you're looking at stuff that's late 90s. Again, this is alternative. Nas was rap, and that was mid 90s. I mean, around that range on cassette tape, price comp it. You're gonna probably have something, especially if the price is right. Here we go again. 2003. We're getting even later and later. Again, hardly ever released on cassette. There's minimal copies of this stuff. Linkin Park live in Texas, $100. Sold, very good condition, used copy. What else we got here? Again, late 90s, Homework by Daft Punk, 1997 release, Virgin Records. Again, very good condition, used copy. You're looking at $100 bill. Gross, obviously. Yeah, that's pretty warped there. I don't know if I can classify that as very good condition based on the artwork, but anyway. Still sold in the condition there for $100. Again, really can't complain about that. So definitely worth picking up if you come across it. Be on the lookout for promos. This one actually is also used. This is 9 Inch Nails, a Downward Spiral gold stamp promo, as you can see on the front. The gold stamp is right here. For promotional use only, any sale, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Yada, yada, yada. Again, used copy. You're talking more industrial metal here. Sold $100. Very good condition. Another soundtrack. This one actually also kind of surprised me. Nightmare on Elm Street motion picture soundtrack cassette. $100, like new condition. Again, I'm not sure what artists are even on this. Is this the one that has Dokken on it? I don't think so. That might have been a later one that has Dream Warriors on it. I don't think this one does. No Escape, Stay Awake, Working, yeah. No. Anyway. Again, 1984 soundtrack. Some soundtracks are worth money in any format, CD or cassette. But this one obviously again holds $100, just like the Transformers, $100. You come across either one of these, you've got some good money right there. 5 more to show you. Deftones Around the Fur. Again, late 90s, 1997. This is metal. They're kind of a unique vocal a little bit. I actually have this in my collection. It's a great album. Again, you're talking a used copy, very good condition. This went on auction, sold for $100. So again, just look out for stuff late 90s, mid-late 90s. Look for that stuff, regardless of genre, and just kind of take a peek and just price comp it and just see if you got something. Because again, it looks like more cases than that. Everything I've been finding here looks pretty good. Early 90s here. This guy had a couple things. It's Hispanic of some sort. I'm not sure the type of music necessarily. I'm assuming some type of Latin music would be my guess. Chelino Sanchez, Hermosísimo Lucero. I am probably badly pronouncing that. Forgive me. There was a couple cassettes like this. I've saw like 4 or 5 actually kind of skimming through these, and they all sold for $100. From different sellers. It wasn't just one person. Like you think maybe it's money laundering or who knows. But in this case, it was not. So $100, like new condition. You come across this person on cassette, definitely look them up. You might have something there. I did put another one in there just for reference, so you can kind of see, but there were multiples. This is another one, totally different album. This one's actually in good condition. So I mean, not even good in condition like the other one was, but again, $100. So Definitely keep an eye out for this artist on cassette. Two more. This is a classic album. Most people who listen to music have heard of this band and also this album. This is one of the greatest debuts by many people of all time. And it is none other than Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction. This is a sealed 1987 BMG Club, so it's not even an official release with the actual full UPC barcode. This is the one that you got through like Columbia House and BMG, where they had the deals and you bought, so many cassettes or CDs for a penny, and then you had to subscribe and buy like a couple at regular price. And then most people just canceled it and just repeated buying them at a penny, which I'm surprised a lot of these places actually allowed you to do that. But I think you had to use like different addresses and so on and so forth. I don't remember the whole process. I didn't do any of that. So if you did, let me know your stories about how you actually got away with doing it. I'd be kind of curious. But again, $100, brand new copy, sealed. Used copy goes for a little bit. So if you can find it for $1 for use, you can probably pick it up. If it's in good playing condition, you'll make a little money off it. But obviously in this case, sealed is where it's at for this one. And last but not least, another one kind of surprised me, but again, we're also looking at late 90s releases here. This is OK Computer by Radiohead, 1997. Again, late 90s, anything on cassette, look it up. I mean, 5 or 6 of them for sure were late 90s that I showed you here at the very least. So, and again, you're looking at used copies on a lot of the stuff. So again, it's just a scarcity of it because the format, uh, obviously on cassette, as you got more towards the late 90s, mid 90s, you were seeing less on cassette and way more on CD. I mean, this on CD is not worth a whole lot. It's worth a few bucks. I mean, it's like a $5-6 CD uh, on the marketplace. However, on cassette, obviously, is where the money's at. It's the same thing with one I've sold a long time ago. Oasis, What's the Story, Morning Glory. It's like $1 CD, but yeah, it's like a $10-15 cassette. So again, it's the format in that case that makes these worth a whole lot from the artist. A lot of the artists I showed you previously. So definitely look out for stuff in the late 90s on cassette. That's kind of the main point here of this video, it seems to be. So anyway, if you got anything out of that, please consider subscribing to the channel. Questions, comments, anything, feel free to throw them in the chat. Click the like button, which also does help me out, and then click the bell for future notifications of other videos just like this. And that's it. I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye, everybody.